How's everybody doing? Jack is back, stronger than ever. I'm doing really good. I'm feeling really good. I'm eating really good and thinking really good. I want you to do all those things. But it's Thanksgiving and I've got a special surprise for my sweet tooth friends out there. I'm going to show you how to make a raw cheesecake with a strawberry topping, and you're going to love this. It's very simple and very quick. What you're going to need is a food processor, blender, some coconut nectar, which is a good sweetener instead of agave, which isn't that great, and I'm going to have some honey. Honey's fantastic, a little more sugar than the coconut nectar, vanilla powder, Hawaiian sea salt or any good salt, mineral salt, Himalayan's good, strawberries, a cup of soaked almonds for the crust, a cup of dates. I'm going to try something new with golden berries or gooseberries soaked, and lemon, and some coconut oil, shredded coconut. Okay, I got a cup of soaked almonds. Going to put that in my food processor. I got a new food processor at Costco for like 25 bucks. It's a four cup food processor, and I've got a little bit less than a cup, like a 3/4 of a cup of majol dates, and then I've got some raw shredded organic coconut. This is awesome. This is from Ultimate Superfoods. And I'm going to put just a pinch, like a tablespoon or so in there. And then we're going to grind that up until it's nice and sticky, and we're going to make that our crust. Here we go. Put the lid on. Okay, once you get that nice and consistency, I could smash this together. See how it kind of sticks together like that? That'll be perfect. So let's pour equal amounts into, I'm going to put this in small dessert cups. You can do this in one of those pre-formed pie tins that open up. Those are the ones that you really would do a cheesecake in. But I'm just going to do them in my little 6-ounce dessert cups or whatever these are. They're fantastic. So put a scoop in each one of these, and then we're going to press that to the side, so it's going to be like its own little pie tin. In each one, equal amounts, so we're going to press this along the sides, and we're going to make this our crust. Okay, now we got it in the cup. You put your fingers right in the center of it and press it to the side, as I'm going to show you right now. Watch this. So you put your finger right in the middle, and then you just kind of hollow it out and press the crust. You get your fingers a little bit wet so it doesn't stick to your fingers. And you just press it up against the side of the glass. And you can do this in a cup or a goblet and push it up against the side like that. Really raw cashews. The better the cashews, the better. But these are organic, really raw. It's a brand name, but they're awesome. Soak them in water for an hour or two, and they soften up and become like butter. So we're going to put like a cup and a half. Now, you know, I never measure anything. I'm trying to do it for you, but basically you go by consistency and taste. So if it's too thin, you thicken it up. If it's too thick, you thin it up, and then you taste to taste. So here goes the cashews. I'm going to put this in my blender. I normally do these in my food processor, but Paul Nielsen's wife was showing me how to make a recipe. I was watching her do one similar to this, and she did it in her Blendtec, so I'm going to do it in my blender. You could do this in your food processor though. Cashews. Now this is something different than I'm going to do, and I haven't done before, but I'm kind of excited to do it. I'm going to put some golden berries in here. This is going to make it tangy, kind of tart. So I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of golden berries. I'm going to put some lemon juice, fresh squeezed organic lemon juice. And I'm going to put some sweetener now. Now I happen to have some agave. No, this is agave's we've kind of been shammed by agave. It's got a lot more sugar glycemic than it first was told to us. So this is a new one that is a low sugar glycemic coconut nectar. So I'm going to put a little bit of coconut nectar in here. And again, just to taste, you know, I'd say a tablespoon or two. And then to make it, because this has got kind of like a maple syrup taste, which is really good, but it's a little bit mellower, I'm going to put a spoonful of honey in here as well. So I did like a tablespoon or two of one, and then I'm going to do just a dash, another tablespoon. Just a dash of vanilla. I've got some vanilla powder that I bought online. Just a dash. And same with sea salt. Just a little bit of sea salt brings out the sweetness and things. So just a shake, put the lid on it, and blend up some cheesecake, baby. Okay, there you go. We're gonna take this and pour this into our little, it's pretty thick. I like it like that. And we're gonna refrigerate this. Actually, I stick it in the freezer and I eat them the next day, or, you know, I'm gonna take these over to my family for Thanksgiving. But you just put a big scoop of that in each one of those. And yeah, so you scoop this cheesecake. Oh, it looks beautiful. And I took a taste of it. Those golden berries are kind of tart and perky. I love those. This is frozen strawberries. Fresh are good, but this time of year frozen, they're a little more reasonable to find. So I'm gonna put that on. So the topping is just basically strawberries with a little raw honey, and you put that on top, put it in the freezer, and then right before you eat it on Thanksgiving, let it thaw out for about an hour or two, put it in the refrigerator, and we'll find out how awesome it is. A little honey, about 2 tablespoons for about almost 2 cups, cup and a half of strawberry. All right, there you go. That is awesome. So we're going to spoon a little bit of that on each one of these. Then we're going to put them in the freezer, let it kind of solidify, and I guarantee you this is probably the best cheesecake you've ever had in your life, and it's good for you. It's full of nutrients and minerals and enzymes, good fat from that coconut and those raw cashews. It's one of the best things you'll ever have. I promise. Lord loves you and so do I. Have a happy Thanksgiving.